black.
But that's not a nationality though.
How the hell are you gonna fight for your oppressor when the Bible is your history book?
What happened to the Muslims? What happened to the two dudes that walked up on you and you ran? What happened to that? But you want to come on us. You feel tough now.
Then none of the disciples run when they took our shine. Why you not teaching the people how to keep God's law? Why you ain't telling people how to get their household right? Why you ain't telling the young men to build themselves up and repent and stop smoking weed? He's not part of the problem. He's not part of the solution.
That doesn't mean that Jesus Christ was shooting out fire, beam out of his eyes. The Bible will tell you exactly what that means.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 12.
This is in the beginning where the prophet spoke about Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
His eyes shall be red with wine.
His eyes shall be what?
Red with wine.
His eyes shall be red with wine. Give me that to Matthew. When we drink wine as a people, what is under our eyes? Huh? It gets red. No, the next thing is, what was Christ's first miracle?
For white, he make a blind man.
Nah, no, his first miracle.
For wine.
Huh?
He made water into wine.
He turned water into wine. You think Christ wouldn't drink wine? Read that to Matthew for me.
The book of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 19. The Son of Man came, eating and drinking.
Who is the Son of Man? Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
And they say, behold, a man gluttonous and a wine bibber.
And a what?
A wine bibber.
And a wine bibber. Because Christ loved to drink wine, he just wasn't a glutton. He drank in moderation, which is how we're supposed to be as well. You understand? Christ is our example. All right? All right, back in Revelation.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 15.
Let me tell you something. Today, release your deed. Because I just asked you, which one of these images is Jesus Christ? And you point at this devil. So now today, on the Sabbath, 1 minute brother, today on the Sabbath, you're finding out that Christ look like you. Why you would want to leave? You should be dying to hear this thing, bro. I did not say this is Christ. I'm called, but that's what the Bible says. That's what the Bible says. You understand? You gotta go. Respect that, brother. Go ahead.
I could say something. I could just
No, you could ask a question.
I could ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
God created human beings, right?
Yes.
Upon the earth, right?
Yes.
There are different types of human beings on the earth, right?
Yes, we have the Indians, the Chinese, yeah.
The Chinese is a white man also too.
Yeah.
And Christ said, the blessings now fall upon the Gentiles, right? And he said that in the book, right? The blessings of the Most High fall upon the Gentiles, right? So why we can't use a depiction of a white Christ? Not worshiping him as the Christ, you know. But we are already understanding that
yeah,
this
but
is
hear how petty that song, and hear what you just said.
Something petty.
No. Listen.
You are Indian in the family? Yeah. So why talking petty? You are Indian in the family? You are Indian in the family?
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hair.
Listen to this for your daughter. So that you can teach your daughter who Christ look like according to the Bible. So she will know.
It's not white or black in the
Which one of these, I'm teaching the child, brother. I'm teaching the child, brother. Which one of these children, which one of these pictures look is Christ? Which one of them? You don't know. But according to the Bible, sweetie, according to the Bible, because in the school system and in the churches they teach them this lie. When the Bible says, I'm talking to the child, brother, that's what it is. When the Bible says that Christ have woolly hair, we are the only people on the face of the earth with woolly hair. And it's still reading with Revelation. Down to 15.
Book of Revelation,
14.
chapter 1, verse 14. His head and his hair.
His head. Come on, brother, come on. his head and his hairs all in the beard. Go ahead.
were white like wool,
White like wool, white in color, woolly in texture. Go ahead.
as white as snow,
Go ahead.
and his eyes was a flame of
I
fire.
already explained why his eyes was like a flame of fire, because Christ drank wine in moderation. Christ liked wine.
Right.
He made wine. Go ahead. The churches tell you, especially that devil building down there, that drinking alcohol is good, drinking wine is good. You understand? Go ahead.
Book of Revelation chapter 1 verse 15.
Yeah.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
And his feet, like sister, you have on a slipper so we can see your feet, right? Is your feet the same color as the rest of your body? Is it the same thing? Yes. So then wait, so what is it?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Well, onto fine brass. You know what color brass this is? It's just like your hands is. You understand? As if what?
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned in a furnace. Christ was dark, very dark, like me. You could say, yeah, he stayed in the oven a little too long. Christ was a very dark man. You understand? These are the things, as your daughter here, we should teach her that she don't want to put straightening in her hair to look like the other nations, because they are nothing in comparison with us.
That's right.
That's
We
right.
are the best thing on the face of
Right.
the earth.
That's right. I can say something. You know what I want to say, right?
You're asking a question or you're making a statement? You're making a statement, well, hold it until I finish teaching child especially. If you want to ask something, brother, we didn't listen.
The Bible says, right? Man,
One God, one God. God Almighty is one God. One God, one God. God
That's
Almighty
as a
is
people,
one
sister.
God.
What is your nationality,
One
sis?
God. God
Black.
Almighty is
Black.
one God. One God.
Black.
One
But
God.
that's not a
God
nationality,
Almighty
though.
is one God.
This is your
One
citizenship.
God. One God.
Yes,
God
this
Almighty
is a
is
citizen
one God.
status. You understand? That's not your nationality. Your nationality is the people that you come
God
from.
Almighty is one God.
Your people.
One God.
And they
One
taught us
God.
that we come
One
from the
God.
Africans. Truth of us.
One God.
They tell us that we are
One
Africans.
God.
We are not
One
African,
living
sister.
God.
We are not African people because we dark like them, we hair look like them. They tell us that we come from Africa. Yes, they did cut us from in Africa because we run and hide there. Look here. This is the voice of Jesus Christ speaking here.
The book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 20. And when you shall see Jerusalem
And when you shall see Jerusalem, our homeland,
compassed with armies,
compassed with armies, you know what that means, is? Being taken over, destroyed. Go ahead.
then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
The desolation, the destruction is nigh. Is near unto you.
Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains.
Flee to the mountains in Africa, sister. Don't worry, listen now. That's the devil the Bible speak about. Because what he's doing right now is trying to take the words from you. Because yeah, I am trying to teach you and your little daughter here, who she is according to the Bible, so that she could love and respect herself. You understand? Not go and take hair from the East Indian woman or from whatever animal they take it from and putting it in her own head. We have the best here. We have here like Christ.
That's right. That's right.
And all our women walking the road with hair from animals on the head. You understand? Because why? They think that this is Christ. So anything they see with hair stringy and long like a goat or like a pig or like these other, they think that this is good. We just call our own hair hard and nappy and all kind of craziness. When we are the best here and the best of the earth.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying to you? No. Again, you said your nationality is Trinidadian, but that's not a nationality. When you look in the dictionary, you see nationality means the people that which you come from. So if you would just give me a little minute, a couple minutes of your time, just tell me who these people are according to the Bible, because the Bible is about the Israelites only.
That's right.
Only. The Bible was written for the Israelites, by the Israelites, to the Israelites.
That's right.
All right?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
To all who?
Israel.
Everybody in the world?
Israel.
Moses spoke only to the Israelites.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying, sis? Deuteronomy 20, 28 and...
Why them people and them the other people say?
Sorry?
So why the other people sell Moses thing to them?
Why Moses was what?
Moses speaking to the other people and them?
Because he's speaking to the Israelites. The laws was given only to the Israelites.
Right.
Only. It doesn't matter how much the other nations try to keep these laws, it does not apply to them.
Right.
You understand that, brother? If you have your fridge home full with drinks, and you say, for whosoever this is inside the house here, to take a soda out of the fridge, you're talking to your neighbor? You're talking to the people in your house. That comes just like the laws with us.
That's right.
The laws was given to the Israelites and the Israelites only.
That's right. The book of Deuteronomy.
You know what has amazed me? Like the guy who was here just now and even this brother here. We always care about the other nations who don't give a damn about us. Why the question not coming? So why the Israelites didn't keep the laws? Or so why we in this condition? Why the hell would I want to know about people that is above me that don't give a damn about me? Every other nation above us, eating and drinking and living in the best. We living in a filth hole. But you can't wonder what's going on with the hell with them.
That's right.
Who you hear coming out here and standing up and saying, don't treat the Negro people like that? Who you hear come out and say, let me try and help them people that don't put them in the bottom of ships like this? Which nation that they want to defend came out to defend us when they was doing this to us? Not a damn near one. But yet we stand up, and all we can stand up and think about is what about the other nations? To hell with them.
That's right.
That's right.
I hear from my people, I hear
That's
from
right.
nobody else.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass,
And it shall come to pass. This is future tense, sister.
if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe,
To hearken diligently, sister, means to listen, to apply. Okay, go ahead.
to observe, and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
So God is telling the Israelites, to Moses, if you listen to me and do all my commandments, all, that these blessings shall come upon you, God.
Will set thee on high,
I will set you on high.
above all nations,
Above what?
all
Are
nations,
we supposed to be equal?
all above all nations,
What about the other people?
above all nations of the earth.
Of the earth, the Israelites, if they listen to the voice of the Lord, will be set above all people upon the earth. Give me the 15 here.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
What it shall come, brother, listen, this is you. This is your book, bro.
That's right.
I'm talking about your life. I'm talking about why you think you're an African. I'm talking about why you think that you're from somebody other nation. This is you the Bible talking about.
That's
This
right.
happened to us. What that cabbage? What that? What about it? Waking him about. Well, we call it African now after a white man. Go ahead. But then if you see, if you care with the intention to really try to learn, don't let it ever pull you. If you care with the intention to listen and to try and learn something real smooth, but your focus was on what about the other people, just like the other brother. But God make everybody yes, but he chose a people.
That's right.
Nowhere in this Bible could you find where God said, all the people of the world, I am your God, so you are my people. He chose the Israelites only.
Right.
Now I'm going to show you who the Israelites are according to the Bible. You understand? Don't run from it. Sorry? Just now, brother. Just now. What is the axe?
What is the original name?
Kemet. Right. Kemet. Read.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So this is future tense again, sis. Listen, go ahead. But it shall come to pass.
If thou wilt not hearken.
Now this is the flip of the blessings that he said he would give you if you listen. But now he's telling you because you come like your daughter. If you listen to me and you do your little work, I will buy this to you. So Christ is saying, no, what? If you don't listen, go ahead.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his
So
commandments
we come back to all his commandments again.
and his statutes,
Uh-huh.
which I command thee this day,
Yeah.
that all these curses,
All these what?
curses,
All these what?
curses,
Are we a blessed people? Our people, are we blessed? No. Yes, we blessed. Tell me one blessing we have. No. Name one. Sorry, sister. How the hell could anyone look here on the promenade and say we blessed? You ought to be mad. A veil on your eye. A veil on your eye. Blessed with what? Look at us. How the hell we blessed? You see anyone in these stores under a Negro? Anyone? How we blessed? Look at us on the pavement. Every day you pass here, our people here. For no reason. When you check the prisons, who full in it? Who full in the hospitals? Who's squatting? Who buying food from everybody else? How the hell could we be blessed? Go ahead.
but it shall come to pass,
Uh-huh.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Yeah.
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these curses, you ever hear this saying, they got cursed? That is a true saying. That is a true saying. Go ahead.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And overtake you. Man, cursing out there.
Curse, verse 16. Curse shall thou be in the city, and curse shall thou be in the field.
We don't have no fields, no damn way. Any field we work in, we work for free. As the cotton pickers. We work free. You know, anywhere in the city you see us, that is us. That's right. If you could say that we are a blessed people and you go watch a man pushing a damn cart with sweet in it and call that blessed, you lost.
That's right.
That ain't blessed, that curse.
Right.
Everybody else on the stores but us, and you will call us blessed? Brother, you're crazy. I'm reading the scripture, I think it's 46.
All right, the book of
Eat and
Deuteronomy.
drink and everything.
Right. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 47.
Yeah.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God
Hear why this happened? Because you serve not the Lord thy God
with joyfulness and with gladness of heart,
and with gladness of heart, go ahead,
with the abundance of all things,
of all things, because God said if you listen, all things will be yours. You will be above. Go ahead.
therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Now thy friend,
Thine enemies.
we will serve our brothers.
Enemies.
Oh, you will serve your enemies. We are not serving our friends when we go there to get work in Royal Castle and in KFC and in these places. They are our enemies. Your
That's
people
right.
own them things. Go ahead.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Who sent the enemies against us, sister? Who put us in slavery? Huh? Of course it was us, but who sent us there? How we get there? Listen this part again. We don't know
Therefore,
that part right.
therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Who sent the enemies against the Israelites? God sent the enemies against us.
Right.
God did that. Go ahead.
In hunger.
In what?
In hunger.
Where on the face of the earth, brother, you could go and say you buying from your own people? Food. The groceries owned by our enemies. All these food places you see here is our enemies. God tell the children of Israel, read it again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies,
the enemies,
which the Lord shall send against thee. In hunger.
For anything you want to eat, you will serve your enemies. Go ahead.
And in thirst.
In thirst. Any water you want to drink. Does our people, sister, own any bottling company? Any water company? Any? No, hell no, we don't own a damn thing. Wasser, we don't run these things. So God said, you will serve your enemies in hunger and in thirst. Let baby listen, this is her life. Go ahead.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. Any clothes you want, you gotta get from your enemy. Our people don't own nothing. Go ahead.
And in want of all things.
And in want of all things. Anything you need, sister. You gotta go to your enemies for education for her, for yourself. You understand? You want to, you Christmas with it? You gonna celebrate Christmas? Huh? Why?
made no sense to me. I don't celebrate Christmas first of all, not even real. It's something that was handed down to tradition. You understand?
You grew up with it, say like
Grew
that.
up with it, so they handed down to you. It makes no sense to me. Whoever having a Merry Christmas is illusion.
Is you? Where's the next name for the merchants and them? Your enemies!
Yes,
That is who benefit off of us. A bunch of dumb niggas walking all around here bothering about Christmas and teaching the children that a white fat bandit going and come in the chimney and bring a toy for them. Our people so destroyed and stupid. You going and you're working hard all year and get money to buy a toy for your daughter for $500 or $600 and to put food in your house and then teach them a white man do that, eh? Santa Claus drop it. That's how destroyed and stupid we are. We destroyed. Yeah, that one touch here. That one touch here, I expect that. You know what he just said? I like Christmas, I grew up in it. So then he will go on teaching that lie also. Hear what he give me that Jeremiah, brother. 10 and let me tell you how the Bible talk about Christmas system.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 1. Bring it out! Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
O house of Israel, you see over and over, sister. The Most High God is talking to who?
Israel.
The Israelites only, not the whole world. Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathens, meaning the other nations. Go ahead.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Do not be dismayed at the signs of the heavens, like the stars and the moon and all these things. Go ahead.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
The heathens. What do heathen mean, sister? What does heathens mean? No, baby, it means the other nations.
That's right.
The other nations. All right, go ahead.
For the customs of the people are vain.
For the custom of the people, the other nations are vain. Go ahead.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe.
Of the axe. You know how we used to get Christmas tree long dances?
And these are one pick it, they chop it down.
We used to chop down the tree. Read that little part again.
For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe.
With the axe. Go and cut down the tree. That's how we used to do it long time. Now you can go in a store and buy a Christmas tree, a little plastic tree. Go ahead.
Verse 4. They deck it with silver and with gold.
They deck it with silver and with gold. What time of year we just do that? Only. God say, don't do it.
That's right.
You understand? Let me give you, go back to the little curses that fall on the Israelite system. So you wake yourself up as well. Year 28. When I want to with the children, you take your children. Yeah.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. You know anything about slavery? Like any pictures and stuff like that? What they used to do with our children when we make them. Like your foremothers, because we always look at each other like, that's just another nigga. We don't see that this is my sister. We're not supposed to lust on her. That's my brother, I'm not supposed to hate him. You understand? We don't see each other. That's why the highest crime rate is us. Against each other. Nobody kills us out more than we. You understand? Because we don't see that we are a people and we should gather, like God said, to gather ourselves together. This is what they used to do to our children. Sell them an auction block like animals. And again, as I said before, I don't give a damn about the other nations.
That's right.
Because they didn't give a damn about us.
That's right.
When we was in this condition, where were they? Where was the other nations to say, come up and let me stop this thing from happening? Who stand for us? Not a soul, sister. Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Unto another people.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
And you remember seeing those little movies where you take the children from the... Like you see this child? This child in slavery would never be so all around you. Because when they take the children away, they used to be teaching them this. That's why today, Every little Negro you see on the road, you ask him what Christ looked like about this. This effeminate white image. And this was a real man. Caesar Borgia was a real man. All right, go ahead.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
Meaning no strength in your hand to get back your children. You understand? Give me your 28, 16.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. Read out. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. You know, you have any idea what the word Egypt means, sis? You said yes. What does it mean?
Egypt was a country. It still existed.
No, the word Egypt, what does it mean? You don't know. Well, we'll let the Bible tell you, sister. Right?
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2.
Hear what God called Egypt.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the land of Egypt. Remember who God brought? Who did God bring out of Egypt? The Israelites. Go ahead.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of what?
Bondage.
Egypt is synonymous with the word bondage.
That's right.
So God said, I am the Lord thy God, which brought you out of bondage, out of Israel. All right? Go back to 16.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
Ships.
With ships. Brother, how did our people come on this land?
With ships.
What kind of ships? Cruise ships?
Yeah, man.
And cruise ships?
I love the casual.
Yeah, but this is not to talk about, brother. It's your life. This is your history. You know your nationality? I'm asking you, do you know your nationality?
No.
You don't know your nationality. Where's your dad from?
Huh?
What is your dad?
What
What
is?
is your father? What race?
He's a Negro.
Huh?
He's a Negro.
He's a Negro. Then that will be what you are also. Did your foreparents come here on ships?
I don't know.
On slave ships? So you don't know nothing about slavery?
No.
Sister, how your foreparents came here?
I don't have ships on.
On those same ships. Lying down, stack up like sardines, defecating on each other. All praises to the Most High. So you're aware of these things. These is the things you should be teaching her. But you didn't know that that was us, according to the Bible. We are the Israelites the Bible speak about.
That's right.
We are the greatest people on the face of the earth.
That's
God
right.
put the Israelites in slavery for disobedience to his words. And he set it plain up on ships. We have it right here, sis. Read the flyer, sister. But before you go, like for instance, remember what God was keep saying? Keep the laws, keep the laws. Allow me to give you one law that you're breaking right now. And it's even encouraging your daughter to break it. And God will jack you up for it. So you know it? So okay. If you know fully well that taking a drip of Gramazone every day will do what to you? Would you do it? So hear what God said. Read it in Deuteronomy.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Go ahead.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So this question is always asked. If you see a man walking down the road here, what you will tell your daughter he is? A man walking down the road in a skirt, sorry, or a dress. But she has eyes though. So if a man is coming there in a skirt, wouldn't she see him?
Yes.
All right. So if she says, Mommy, why he wearing that dress? What do they tell her?
I will tell her I don't know why, you know. I don't know why he wearing it.
So then you will lie to your own
I'll be
child?
honest with her. I don't know why he wearing that dress.
You don't know, so that didn't tell you that he gay like hell? That is a sick man? He is sick in his head. So what would you tell her now when she see a woman wearing a man garment, which is the pants? Sweetie, she's sick in her head. She is sick in her head. It's the same thing. Read that whole top again.
The book of Deuteronomy.
Hear what God said. God, this is a commandment. Now listen to me. This is not attacking you. This is not to make you feel bad. But if you're in danger and I love you, I see you not to lust. I see you as my sister.
That's right.
Am I supposed to correct you? To bring correction to you? So don't look at this as an attack. I love you. You understand that? Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
The woman shall not with that which pertaineth unto a man. Right? So you know pretty well respond because your pants should zip in front of it, and yet when you go, you have to pull it down. Makes no sense. You understand? And you're married? You have a husband? So there you know you're in sin. Because you're saying you have your husband, but you are not married as yet. Plus, sister, seriously, you're breaking up your daughter. That's dangerous. Hear what God say about the pants and the strange clothes. Right.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 8. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice.
In the day of the Lord's sacrifice. Sister, when we sacrifice something, what does happen? What does be the procedures? Like we're going to sacrifice. What does it mean? Like to kill sheep and you're killing. Read that over for her.
And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice.
In the day of the Lord's sacrifice. Remember in the book he said coming to kill her. God.
That I will punish the princes.
The princes.
And the king's children.
And the king's children. The men and the women.
And all such as are clothed.
As a what?
Clothed.
As a clothed. So we know you're talking about clothes.
With strange apparel.
With what?
Strange apparel.
Let me ask you, sister. A woman in a pants, that is normal? Or is it a strange apparel? You remember, you say you know a little bit about slavery, right?
Yeah.
When our foremothers was in the fields picking cotton, you ever see them in pants? Look, we have the examples right here. What happened? Because they knew this is a new thing where our women start to wear pants. And what is happening eventually when you put on that pants? A spirit come with it.
That's right.
Because just like how the men when they put on a dress, they start to move effeminate.
Right.
A spirit come with that thing.
Right.
So when the women put on pants, guess what? They get all masculine. I is the man in here. Me and the man is 50-50. But God has said that thing. No woman can ever be 50-50 with no man.
That's right.
You understand that thing? Sisters are going to home with that. That's why today we have so much broken homes. Because women think they're equal with men. So when the man gets his wife coming against him, what would he do? Right out. He would leave. Because there is opposition in the home. You understand? Because this pants brings a spirit. All praises. Here this is.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 3.
Listen to the sister. Morning, sis, morning. Sister, morning. Right.
But I would have you know.
But I would have you know, this is the book, the voice of God.
That the head of every man is Christ.
Who is our head, sister? Christ is the head of man. Right?
And the head of the woman is the man.
Who?
And the head of the woman is the man.
50-50.
The head of the woman is the man.
The woman could run the home.
The head of the woman is the man.
Go ahead.
And the head of Christ is God.
The head of Christ is God. God loves order. So it's God, Christ, man, woman.
That's right.
Our women have not been taught their positions in life. Our women have not been taught. Mother, I see a smile like that and you shun me there. Mother, isn't it the truth?
I hear what you're saying.
But isn't it the truth?
But the man's supposed to know their place too. And
But if the man have to know his place, yes, because he have to. A man place is what? Doing what? Seeing about the what? Okay, so if you have a man seeing about the home, how is he not knowing his place? When you say know his place, what do you mean? When you say knowing his place, what do you mean? Then he's a bum. He's not a man.
That's right.
And if you with that, then you making a mistake. To start with, before you go with a man, you're supposed to do what? Before you go with him sexually and everything, you're supposed to what? Does our women do that? And then we stand up and ball, the man is a damn bum. You was the first bum because you take a bum yourself.
That's right. Right.
You understand? So if we follow this Bible and listen to the voice of God, then nothing wouldn't go wrong. And then you yourself, because here why our condition in this mess. Because you have a duty, sisters, as aged women. You understand? You all have duties. Go ahead.
The book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 3.
Uh-huh.
The aged woman,
The aged woman, do you consider yourself an aged woman?
Yeah.
All praises to the Most High. Mother, you too? Sis?
Yeah.
All praises. Go ahead.
the aged woman,
Uh-huh.
likewise,
Uh-huh.
that they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
That their being behavior has become what?
Holiness.
Wearing pants?
Holiness.
Dressing like a harlot in the street?
Holiness.
Being loud and aggressive?
Holiness.
Go ahead.
Not false accusers.
Not running and getting up in people's business and you ain't here at she saying confusion. We just call it bacana. Go ahead.
Not given to much wine.
Don't be a drunkard. Go ahead.
Teachers of good things.
Teachers of what?
Good things.
Teachers of good things. Go ahead.
That they may teach the young women to be sober.
That they may teach the young woman, your daughter, the young woman in the area. That's what's supposed to be your position. Don't be in the same little bacana like them. Go ahead.
That they may teach the young women to be sober.
Teach the young women to be sober. Teach them don't wear pants. Women aren't supposed to be in pants. Go ahead.
To love their husbands.
To love their what?
Their husbands.
Their husbands, not their man, not the boyfriend. Their what God said?
Their husbands.
Their husbands. In order for a man to be called a husband, you have to first marry him.
Right. Right.
Learn him, like you said that earlier on, sister. You have to know that man. Some of our women, and this is not a diss on them, they're like clothespin, squeeze their head and we know what happens next. We are supposed to be learning this Bible so that we as a people could rise out of this condition.
Right.
We are in a condition because all our life we have been taught by this devil. This devil and his people taught us all through life that man and woman could live 50-50. How could you be 50-50 with your man? You have your duties and God has given you your duties here. Bring on it.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people, my people,
My people
are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
read what God said about our people again.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
My people. Who is God's people again, sister? The Israelites. Mother, that's you. You are an Israelite. You wasn't here when I was explaining all that. You are an Israelite according to the Bible. That's your nationality. Right? Read it again.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. A lot of people come in here. This is knowledge. What we learn in school is garbage.
Right.
Our slave masters gave us schooling. What we learn in the churches is garbage. The churches, those people that form the churches, is our enemies. They gave us that in slavery. They gave us the white image of Jesus. When God said, his hair is white like wool. We are the only people with woolly hair. But you wouldn't learn that in a church. Only pay your tithes. Pay your tithes. You don't have to keep no law. But if our people is not keeping laws, what would happen eventually? We will be in the condition we're in today. Lawless, but we are a lawless people. We are a rebellious, wicked people. Read it again.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6.
Yeah.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because we what?
Rejected knowledge.
We reject knowledge. We don't want to hear this Bible. We don't want, anytime you go into this Bible and start to bring out laws, all praises to the Most High God. I just gave you the law in your pants and you study it. You're taking it in. But I pray that it would scare you enough to get out of it though.
That's right.
It wouldn't happen right away. It wouldn't happen right away. I'll be honest. It wouldn't happen right away.
Now remember what he just read, right? My people are destroyed for a lack of what? Where we getting knowledge from? From the Bible. Here, this piece of knowledge. Go ahead. Just now, sweetie. If it had Santa Claus stand up here dancing, baby, you wouldn't get tired at all. Hold on. Hold on, mommy. You let her wait. You in charge. You run this thing right now.
Right. The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 59. I thought on my ways.
I thought on my ways. So you're thinking on your ways. So the prophet come and he tell you, God said the woman should not wear pants. It's not my words. If I come here and I talk blah, 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 run. But I'm bringing it out of the Bible. So if you have a problem, take it up with God. Go ahead.
I thought on my ways and turned my feet onto thy testimonies.
The testimonies of God. Go ahead.
I made haste.
I made what?
I made haste.
What it is to make haste? So do it quickly. Go ahead.
And delayed not.
And delayed not.
To keep thy commandments.
To keep thy what?
Thy commandments.
Is it a commandment that the woman should not wear pants? One of the wisest men in the world saying that he made haste to keep the commandments of God.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.